Hello, I am Okhwa Kown. I ran a fever when I was 7 or 8 years old, and my left ear hurt. With pus oozing out of my ear, I wasn't able to hear. I entered elementary school at age 8. While my friends played outside, I would lean against the wall and cry, holding my ear. My ear was in that state for many years. I got married at age 19. As I got married, I moved to where my husband lived. I had trouble getting people's accent there. In addition, I had difficulty in hearing. People would call me stupid because they didn't know about my hearing problem. I lived in such distress for many years. One day when I was taking the subway, I saw several people sharing the gospel. I thought they came from a church, and they suggested going to church. Every Sunday, they came to pick me up. They drove me to church for almost 4 months. When I stepped into the sanctuary, it felt like a different world. There were many people, and senior pastor was preaching. I thanked God in prayer. God, thank you so much for sending me to this beautiful church. Even though I fall short of your grace, I am thankful to have met the Good Shepherd. One day, in the middle of his sermon, senior pastor mentioned that he couldn't see and hear well. Hearing this, I felt heartbroken and wanted to cry. From then on, I continually prayed for him. Whether when I was at home or at church, I prayed that God would make him see and hear well. One day, my parish pastor visited me and said, "If you write to senior pastor and request his prayer, he'll pray for you." At the time, senior pastor came back from his prayer house, so I wrote him a letter. Thereafter, when senior pastor preached, I found myself hearing him clearly. Before that, I had to listen intently with my right ear, but I could hear well with both. I wondered why I could hear so clearly. Actually, I didn't even expect to be healed. I just thanked God in prayer. Previously, I couldn't read small letters, even with glasses. But during the following Sunday worship service, I began to see them well. So I told the person next to me that I began to see letters clearly. She then told me to read the Bible, pointing to each word. I read them out loud. I can read it well. Although I couldn't hear properly almost all my life, I began to hear well through senior pastor's prayer. In addition, I can see clearly. Love you.